there, come on in. Welcome to our home in Lower East Side Manhattan. Been waiting to do this video for a while. Never really got around to it for one reason or another. Felt like we were always improving the space, but we're now in the process of moving out. So better late than never. Now seems like the time. If you wait until the end of the video, I will get into logistics like what our rent was, how much it went up in the 2 years we've been here, etc. But first, let's jump right into the tour. So as you can see, this is the kitchen. Main part of the apartment. We were really excited because this is the first spot we've had where we could fit a dining room table. That was an extreme game changer for hosting dinner parties, having friends over for game night, all sorts of hangs. We added some things to make this kitchen definitely more usable. We were super limited on counter space when we first came in, so I ended up getting this kitchen island off of Wayfair that was probably the best purchase we made in this entire apartment. We also were pretty limited on cabinet space, as you can see, so I ended up putting in some shelves here as well as some decorative ones on the opposite wall. I love how that wall came out, honestly. I just think it's really cute. And also, you know, hanging our pans instead of putting them in cabinets definitely helped. We had a dishwasher. That was pretty nice. Can't always expect those. And then over in this corner, we have kind of our central hub. We have our calendar, just outlining our entire month, anything you might need, walking out the door, wallet, keys, grocery slips. And then the last thing we kind of did to utilize the space better in this apartment was definitely getting this coffee hanging wall art off of Etsy that's right behind Ian, who's filming for me. Thanks, Ian. And that opened up so much cabinet space for us because, as you can see, we have quite the collection of coffee mugs. Some nice little village art from around the city, little coffee station, and our dry goods pantry, which I think is actually kind of empty right now because we're getting ready for this move. Okay, let's move on to the next room though. But I do really like how this kitchen ended up turning out in our 2 years here. Moving on then to the main bedroom. Obviously, as you know, I am living in this apartment with my fiance, so we were able to utilize just one room as the bedroom, and I think it's really cute. We chose the room with the most natural sunlight. As you can see, we got two huge windows here, which was amazing, and we did end up investing in some blackout curtains because this is Manhattan, and it gets a little loud, and these helped with not only sunlight, but with dampening some of the noise as well. Our nice little fire escape at We've had a couple picnics out there and it's always been really nice, like a faux balcony kind of. In this corner, this is kind of my little space, as you can see, if you couldn't tell. Perfumes and jewelry. I got this hanging thing off of Etsy as well as just a vanity desk. I do my makeup and skincare here. All the makeup, skincare, and storage in general over here. One of the reasons I was waiting so long to do this apartment tour is because I really wanted to get a bedroom bookshelf. But that never happened. As you can see, this was a work in progress and we were only here for 2 years. So might be something I want to get in our next spot. And then over on this side, we do have hamper and Ian's little spot, as well as some hats I definitely used as decoration. And again, since we are lacking closets or general space in a New York City apartment, we utilize doors heavily for storage and sweaters. We can come this way now into another great room, our main hangout living room / Ian's studio. So as you can see, this is where all of Ian's magic happens. I'll link his Spotify down below. It's always linked down below. All the guitars, nice wall art, and honestly his just general working area, because we both work from home majority of the time. I don't come over here a whole lot because I don't know what cables are dangerous to touch and which are good. So that's Ian's area. But moving over this way, we do have the TV, the switches behind it, vinyl collection. more art that we've just gotten at outdoor markets, and we're always looking for fun art to get. As well as where I do a majority of my work, which is in this little corner on the couch. I kind of use that windowsill as a bit of a catch-all. And yeah, I do my editing, I do my work from home job. Great little spot, great space. And then if you come over this way so you can see the couch a little more fully, this space is also really helpful when we have friends stay over. This is the couch that was really popular a few years back from IKEA that does pull out into a full-size bed that pops up, so it's perfect for having guests, and then folds away so we can also have video game nights and Mario Kart competitions. And yeah, definitely made it usable. Which brings us on to the last room of the apartment. Oh, and as you can see, shoe storage. Always important. That's actually not all the shoe storage we have. Those are just our more often used. Oh, and before we pass on, we do have a bathroom that I'm actually really proud of how much it has been enhanced since when we moved in. So as you can see, tiny little bathroom because, again, Manhattan. But I put in these shelves myself, which was a huge space changer. We do have a medicine cabinet, which is nice, and a toy-sized sink, which is just okay. But color coordinating everything has made it just really vibey and nice, and I'm a big lover of self-care and spa days, so that was really important to me. And then just a quick little peek inside. We do have eucalyptus, our little hanging storage. And yeah, so nice little small bathroom, but we made it usable. Okay, now the last room, which we have been using as our only closet since this apartment did lack closets, which is wild, but you're always gonna find something crazy when you're moving into an apartment in New York City. There's always a catch like that, whether it be outlets or closets, and we didn't think to look for them. We did at one point try and use this space as an office, but even though there is a window here, it doesn't bring in any natural light, and it's kind of just a cave. So it was a really dark and moody feeling. It wasn't really the best for productivity. So it has become our main closet space. As you can see, we store our cleaning supplies here and suits. We have our AC for the winter, as well as a second mattress if we have multiple people staying with us. That blows into a twin size, which fits really perfectly in the last bit of space there is. Again, off of Wayfair, just for some winter coats and dresses and cardigans and stuff. I may have a clothes issue. Ian would agree if you asked him. And then more shoe storage over here, as well as a variety of things in this dresser, from art supplies, more clothes, holiday decor, things like that. But yes, I'm hoping in the next spot I'll be able to put my monitor in an easier, accessible place for my work from home job. I will come in here occasionally, but honestly, it's just hard to do work in here. So let's go back into the kitchen and I will sign off on this vlog. That was our first ever apartment in Manhattan. We're really, really stoked that we got to live here for 2 years. That was something we never thought would be possible. We did get in on a really good COVID deal. The first year here, we were paying $1,850 total. So little less than $1,000 each, which is honestly ridiculous because they do market this as a 3-bedroom. Although if you asked me, that's not a bedroom, but that's a personal. And then our second year here, we did get bumped up. They tried to bump us up to $2,400 and Ian talked them down to $2,300 because he's a boss.
Wait, they tried to bump us up to $3,200.
This year, our second.
First year.
The first year, they tried to bump us up to $3,200.
And then they tried to talk down to $2,500. And then they tried to talk down to $2,400, and then they agreed to $2,300.
Input from Ian, because he's apparently more of a boss than I even realized. This year, however, there was no negotiating really, and they are now bumping this up to $3,500, which is out of our price range at this point. But I wanted to show you guys what this ended up looking like, how we've been living in Manhattan for the last 2 years before we really start boxing everything up and getting ready for our move to wherever we end up. Might be Brooklyn. We did look at a couple spots in Manhattan again, and I am vlogging the entire moving process. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you turn on notifications so you're alerted when I do upload those moving vlogs. And if you enjoyed this little apartment tour, please remember to give this video a big thumbs up. And in the comments, let me know how you think we should decorate our next spot or if there are any apartment videos you want to see from us. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.
Wow.